Hello everybody, Anton Kraly here, and welcome to another episode of Dropship Weekly. This is our weekly show that answers your questions, celebrates your success, and really shares tips that we find and we learn from our community every single week. And listen, if you're not subscribed yet to our YouTube channel, make sure you go to youtube.com/dropshiplifestyle right now and click the subscribe button. We have about 19,000 people there already, which is amazing. And if you subscribe there, that's how you can get every single weekly update. We typically post 2 different videos a week that are trainings on e-commerce, on dropshipping, and not just motivational stuff, but some things that really will help you to grow your business or to get started on the right path if you're really trying to build a lifestyle business. And guys, this week for Dropship Weekly is no different. I really want to talk to you, just like the title says, about how to make more money. And let me, explain a little bit. This isn't just for anyone how to make more money. This video is really going to help you if you already own an e-commerce store, if you're already dropshipping. Honestly, even if you're importing, it doesn't really matter. The tips that I'm going to share in this video are things that will help you to earn more out of your existing store, to get more traffic, to get more conversions. Now, this whole episode came about because here at Dropship Lifestyle, well, I'm at my home office now, but at our office at Dropship Lifestyle, my team and I are working on a new, it's a wiki, and it's going to be a place where we can constantly update and add new things, like little, hacks or little easy wins that will help people to make more money off of their stores. And of course, I have a bunch of stuff that I always do on my stores. My team has things they always do on their stores, but I wanted to reach out to the Dropship Lifestyle community because we got some really smart people in there that have figured out some really cool kind of hacks that, some I teach in Dropship Lifestyle, some are above and beyond. But basically I think over 100 different things shared in our Facebook group this week when I asked for feedback. So I'm going to share a few of them with you in this episode. And in the coming, I would say, week, look for an update in the Dropship Lifestyle members area if you're a student. And that's where we're going to have, I think we're over 100 right now, basically different training videos on different easy wins that you can implement on your store, kind of a checklist that you can make sure you've done all of them, because they're all going to lead to extra traffic, extra money, and there's no reason why you can't implement them now. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to go through maybe the top 5, 6, or 7 of them in this episode. So let's switch screens. I'm going to get on the computer and I'm going to get into this week's episode that's going to show you how to make more money from your dropshipping store. Here we go, how to make more money. Now, one way is to sell cocaine in the 70s in Miami, but that's not what I'm going to talk to you about. We are going to talk about dropshipping techniques, and the first one I want to share with you is from Matt Scott, and he said you can create short videos for your store for category, brand, or products, then host them on YouTube. Take your time to set up YouTube well and include a CTA at the end of your videos. This has 2 benefits. You'll rank fairly easily for your desired keyword on Google search results page with a nice big thumbnail image, especially once you get some comments and views. You'll increase your brand awareness and stand out as an authority. Best of all, you can outsource almost everything for under $20 per video. And this is a great tip, guys. This is something that I've kind of been stressing a lot on recent webinars I've been doing. You definitely want to take advantage of YouTube. Obviously, Google owns YouTube. It's more exposure, it's more reach. We typically do this for our most viewed and most purchased products, is make videos for them. Now, like Matt said, you could also do that though for categories and for brands. Make sure you host them on YouTube. Make sure you set things up the right way. Use tags, use good descriptions, make the product titles the right way. Now, if you're wondering well, how am I going to make videos if I never see or actually touch the products I sell? It's very, very easy, guys. I typically make keynote presentations. Again, you can use Keynote, PowerPoint, Google Slides, it doesn't matter. Something that looks, just like what you're watching right now, honestly, except you're going to have images of the products, you're going to have images of maybe the brand names of your store. And one important thing, it's all important, but one really important thing from Matt's post here was to include the CTA at the end. That's the call to action. Make sure if you're going to put the time into making these videos, it's not just ending, it's ending with a required task, whether that be to purchase the product, whether that be to give you a call, whether that be to visit your website, whether that be to subscribe to you on YouTube. Have a call to action so the people that are putting eyes on these videos actually have something that you tell them to do at the end, right? You don't want them just to move on to the next one. Next post, guys, and by the way, these are in no particular order. They're just all really good posts that people shared in our community this week. This one is from Chris Mayo, and he says, write blog articles for products as a review and make content with SEO in mind. I've had a lot of my products come up in the top 3 of Google search results for that product just for my blog articles on products. Okay, great tip. Shopify has a built-in blog, and there's no reason why you shouldn't do reviews of the products you sell, of the suppliers you sell, of the literally different SKUs you have on your store, okay? It's extra traffic, it's free traffic, it's extra money. This will make you more money if you have a dropshipping store because it's gonna get you extra free traffic from Google. Next tip is also regarding video marketing, and this one is from Rasmus. He says, add a marketing video that explains your store's offer and why they should buy from you. You could have a whiteboard explainer video made on Fiverr for under $100. So the reason I wanted to share this and the difference between Matt's post is that this is more about the marketing side of it, right? So what I think Rasmus is kind of talking about here is something that is important, and it's making basically a brand video. Now, this is something that you're likely going to use on your About Us page of your store, and where he says, explain your store's offer. What that means is to explain your store's USP, your unique selling proposition. Why should people buy from you? Again, I think the best place to have this particular video is on your About Us page, and I definitely recommend you do this on your e-commerce store. It will only lead to you making more money. Here we have a great tip from Corey, and Corey said, when you're looking for suppliers, don't stop building your list based on what your competitors have. Dig deep. Go fishing on Google search results even to page 10, and you might find a few diamond vendors in there that no one else have. There's lots of small vendors out there still waiting for their big break, and it's so true, guys. This is why when, in Dropship Lifestyle, when I'm showing you how to do market research, I show you so many different ways of sourcing suppliers because you don't want to only have the top 3 or 4. Of course, yeah, that's great if you have them, but there's so much opportunity. Another tip to add on to what Corey said here is to find trade shows in your niche. And of course, it's great if you could actually attend the trade shows, but if you can't attend them, use Google, search for the trade show websites, look up the exhibitors, and contact those companies. They might be your next big supplier. They might be up-and-comers. They might be companies that basically become your gold suppliers. So awesome tip from Corey. Again, find these new suppliers. It will lead to your store making more money. Now, Corey had a little bonus tip here that I liked as well. Marry an accountant. Best move I made yet. So if anyone's not married yet, put that in your profile. Looking for an accountant. Next, guys, we have this tip from Ron. And Ron said, do something to make your product photos stand out from the competitors. Don't just use vendor stocked photos. It doesn't take much. Guys, Ron is doing amazing right now with his dropship store and a bunch of other businesses that he's running. We actually did a full hour-long interview with him on our YouTube channel. So I will link to that below this video, and you could definitely go watch that if you want to kind of dig deeper into all this. But yeah, this is a great tip. So when you're using Google product listing ads, which is obviously how we get most of our buying traffic, you'll see that, you get product images that comes up in the results. Now, a lot of people use the same stock images. Don't worry, you don't have to go and buy these products and take your own unique images. But what Ron is basically recommending here is that you do things to make them unique. So here are some options, right? You can literally, if you have a huge high resolution image of a product you sell, let's just say it's a bag, right? A leather bag. You can zoom in to the zipper, right? Use Photoshop, use Pixel or something free if you want to. Take a screenshot of the zipper, of a really, in-depth shot. Add that to your product photos. Maybe you flip the image. Maybe you email your supplier and ask for more photos that they might not just give to every one of their vendors. Here's a post from Angela. It says, ask your supplier for additional pictures or trade show pictures, and then ask your customers for pictures of them using their new product. So guys, both what Ron said and what Angela and John said here makes total sense. It's a great way to stand out from the competitors. Remember, we do high ticket e-commerce sales. That means that, we're basically asking people to trust us enough to give us usually $1,000 or more for an order. We want to show off our products as best we can. We want to be different than the competition that all use the same images over and over and over. You don't need to go find these products anywhere. You don't need to buy them. You could do what Ron recommended and maybe do something like, zoom in and get some new screenshots kind of the products you're selling. And you could definitely do what Angela and John recommended as well, which is asking your supplier for additional pictures or trade show pictures and ask your customers for pictures of of them using their new product. It's a great technique. Next, guys, I want to share this from Ernest, a great way to literally just make more money on your store. He says, keep testing different offers and promotions to figure out which ones causes your customers to take the most amount of action and cost you the least amount of money. Now, I'm sure if you're a member of Dropship Lifestyle, you know that we typically use 10% off expiring coupon code to stress urgency and to increase conversions. Now, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do it. There's other ways that you can probably increase your margins. Maybe you can use a 5% off coupon code and get the same conversion rate. Maybe you can offer only a free shipping coupon code and get the same conversion rate. Maybe you can include a $10 gift with every order and get the same conversion rate. And what Ernest is saying here is make more money by testing different offers and promotions, figure out basically as low as you can go and basically get your conversion rate up the most. Find that sweet spot where your profitability is maximized. This is something that Ernest is really good at. I mean, I've had conversations with him. I know sometimes he gives like 2% off coupon codes and it still leads to $1,000 sales, multi-$1,000 sales. So definitely follow his advice here. And if you're a student of Dropship Lifestyle, guys, definitely book a call with Ernest. He's one of our coaches, and I'm sure he could help you in your niche to get this set up with your store. Here's another great post that we had regarding profitability. This one is from Long, and he says, if the margins are not working after shipping, call your supplier. You can't make a profit anyway, so you've got nothing to lose. And this is something that people sometimes like freak out about. They're like, well, by the time I pay for the cost of goods sold and by the time I pay for shipping, maybe there's some products on your site where you just don't see how it's possible to make money. Maybe it seems like the margin's too small. Now, this doesn't always happen, but when it does, you want to get that resolved. And the way you get that resolved is by asking for discounts, by contacting your supplier. And like Long says here, you literally have nothing to lose. And guys, more often than not, your suppliers are willing to work with you. They want you to make money. They want to make money. They want you to bring in more sales. So great advice from Long for how to make more money with your store. The last one I want to cover with you guys here is from John Warren, another Dropship Lifestyle coach. And what he said here is an awesome tip. John says, make sure you customize the standard Shopify notification emails like order confirmation, shipping confirmation, and even order cancellation. These emails have the highest open rates of any automated emails you will ever send, usually upwards of 70%. And if you think about that, guys, of course, right? Someone buys something, they get an order notification, they get a shipping notification. Of course, they're going to open that email. Now, what John says here is you should include promotional offers, complimentary products, and upsells in these emails. The order confirmation is the most important. Someone is super likely to buy from you again right after they have already bought from you. And yes, Klaviyo makes it super easy to customize these and put products right into them. Guys, this is something we call lead value optimization. It works amazing. I will link to our module on lead value optimization in the comments below this video. Definitely go watch that if it's been a while or if you haven't implemented any of this stuff yet, because again, it's just making more money from your existing store. I don't care if it's drop shipping, if it's straight up importing, if you're private labeling. These are all things you could do to make more money starting today. So hope everyone found that useful. Again, if you're a member of Dropship Lifestyle, in the next week or so, expect our wiki of basically conversion tips and traffic tips to all be up there. We have about 100 of these, and we're going to kind of dive deep into all of them, sharing lots of training for how you can implement them on your own dropshipping store. And let me wrap this up just by saying thank you to everyone that participated in this awesome thread in our private community. So many great answers, so many great responses. I really do appreciate that. And just like I mentioned, guys, earlier, having ending videos with call to actions, I'm going to do that right now. So if you watch this video, if you got value out of it, please do give it a like or a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, definitely go to youtube.com/dropshiplifestyle. Get yourself subscribed because we post about 2 different free training videos every week. Again, it's youtube.com/dropshiplifestyle. So that being said, guys, we'll wrap this one up and I'll see you next week for Dropship Weekly.